لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليك يا رسول الله. Tonight we're reciting Surah Qasas and two lessons from the surah. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called it Surah Qasas, stories. ما كان حديثا يفترى. This Quran is not just in vain talk, but it is something to reflect on, to understand. First listen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the beginning of the surah, He said, إِنَّ فِرْعَوْنَ عَلَى فِي الْأَرْضِ. People, pharaohs, kings, tyrants, they become so high, so arrogant. يَسْتَضْعِفُ أَهْلَهَا. You know, he uses people. He forces them. يُذَبِّحُ أَبْنَاءَهُمْ وَيَسْتَحْيِي نِسَاءَهُمْ. So he killed the sons and they do atrocities. And we see it all around us. But who runs this universe? Allah. Allah is the one who's in control. So these people is like, you know, when you play chess, you move this little thing. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who give the kingdom or the mulk or قُلِ اللَّهُمَّ مَالِكَ الْمُلْكِ. Muslims have to understand that the owner of everything is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. تُؤْتِي الْمُلْكَ مَنْ تَشَاءُ. Allah give people to be in charge whoever He pleases. وَتَنْزِعُ. Subhanallah, when you hear this word, تُؤْتِي is to give. تأخذ should be the opposite, تأخذ, to take. But He said no, تنزع. It's like, when I give you money, I give. But to take it back from you is like you want to come and say, Brother Muhammad, I need $1,000 to borrow. So I give it to you, easy, sit here. But when I try to get it back, it's my money, I gave it to you. It's تنزع, because you don't let go. وَتَنْزِعُ الْمُلْكَ مِمَّنْ تَشَاءُ. And you notice that everybody's just forced to leave. So, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in control. That's why, lesson number one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَنُرِيدُ. مَنِ الَّذِي يُرِيد? مَنِ الَّذِي يُرِيد? Allah. أَنَّ مُنَّ عَلَى الَّذِينَ اسْتُضْعِفُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. This is أخي sunnah. This is the law of Allah. Allah left the tyrant to do and do and do and do, and then comes the time when Allah yurid. أَنَّ مُنَّ عَلَى الَّذِينَ اسْتُضْعِفُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَنَجْعَلَهُمْ آئِمَّةً. See, Allah changes. And we saw that in our time. Do you remember Gaddafi? 41 years. He slaved Libyans. The best Libyan, a doctor or a business, cannot make more than $500 a month. But him and his sons, remember his sons? They invite, what's her name, Brian, that singer, give her $1 million a night to sing for his kids. How more tyrants than that? 41 years, it went to his head. And then what happened? What did he call the Libyan people? You are rats. I'm gonna get you everywhere, you rats. Where did he die? In a sewer pipe. Who's the rat? See? This is Allah. وَنُرِيدُ أَن نَمُنَّ عَلَى الَّذِينَ اسْتُضْعِفُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَنَجْعَلَهُمْ آئِمَّةً وَنَجْعَلَهُمُ الْوَارِثِينَ وَنُمَكِّنَ لَهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ. This is أخي promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those weak people, Allah will make them in charge. In Libya they're in charge, in Tunis they're in charge, in Egypt they're trying to be in charge, in Yemen, everywhere. So this is lesson number one. It is Allah who makes them. And even the brothers, you know, when they become in charge, they should recognize that the one who put them there is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and should work for people, not for their desires. So this is the first one. This first lesson is you have to trust your Creator. You have to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing will happen to you without the permission of Allah. So don't you want to be with Allah? It's like a person, you know, you have a river that's flowing and you swimming against the river, against the current, how far can you go? Especially if the current's strong. You're not going to go, you go swim and swim and swim, you are at the same point, maybe less. But if you go with the current, if you go with the sunnah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're going to move fast. Use the wind in your favor, use the current in your favor. So use the sunnah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sunnat Allahi, وَلَن تَجِدَ لِسُنَّةِ اللَّهِ تَبْدِيلًا وَلَن تَجِدَ لِسُنَّةِ اللَّهِ تَحْوِيلًا. So trust Allah. That's lesson number one. When you trust Allah, you have to obey Him. That's lesson number two. Musa was a baby. His mother. Look at a mu'mina. Sisters, are you listening? Look at the mu'mina. Imagine, sister, you have a baby. You just give birth to. How dear that baby to you is the closest thing to your heart. More than your husband, more than your father, your brother, your mom. That's your baby. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَأَوْحَيْنَا إِلَىٰ أُمِّ مُوسَى أَنْ أَرْضِعِيهِ. Every woman, she loves to nurse her kid. She feels so attached. فَإِذَا خِفْتِ عَلَيْهِ. If you worry about him, فَأَلْقِيهِ فِي الْعَجِيبِ. When you worried about him, throw him. He didn't say فَضَعِيهِ, place him in the Nile. He said فَأَلْقِيهِ. Alqi, when you threw something. فَأَلْقِيهِ فِي الْيَمِّ وَلَا تَخَافِي وَلَا تَحْزَنِي إِنَّا رَدُّوهُ إِلَيْكَ وَجَاعِلُهُ مِنَ الْمُرْسَلِينَ. You see, Allah give you a command. So when you get the command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Musa, what did she do? سَمِعْنَا وَأَطَعْنَا. She took her baby. And Allah said, فَأَلْقِيهِ فِي الْيَمِّ وَلَا تَخَافِي وَلَا تَحْزَنِي. In Surah Taha, فَأَلْقِيهِ فِي الْيَمِّ فَلْيُلْقِهِ الْيَمُّ بِالسَّاحِلِ فَيَأْخُذُهُ عَدُوٌّ لِي وَعَدُوٌّ لَهُ. So threw him in the Nile, and the Nile will throw him on the bank. Strong words. Throw him, don't worry. خُذْ مَا آتَيْنَاكُمْ بِقُوَّةٍ. Take your deen seriously. This is the key. Trust Allah, you know He's a creator. He moves things, so trust Him. And obey His orders. So this woman, what did she do? She obeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when you listen to the Quran, it breaks your heart. You know, so one of the sisters said, you know, she's a harsh mother. No, the Quran tell you, وَأَصْبَحَ فُؤَادُ أُمِّ مُوسَى فَارِغًا. Her heart was empty. She felt like somebody snatched her heart. إِن كَادَتْ لَتُبْدِي بِهِ. She almost ran after, that's my son. But they will kill him if she did that. فأصبح فؤاد أم موسى فارغا إن كادت لتبدي به لولا أن ربطنا على قلبها لتكون من المؤمنين. See, when you obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah strengthen your heart and strengthen your iman and make you relax. No matter what happened. Because إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. We are from Allah. We go back from Allah. You remember I told you in Jum'ah, a sister came with a piece of paper and she said, my brother, he's a young man, he has 7 kids, and 2 days ago passed away. He died in Ramadan, died fasting. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on him and make him enter paradise. But you see, we have no control over what we do the next. The one in charge is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah tells us, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu, O you who believe, وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ, don't die, إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ, except you are on a total state of Islam. Muslim, obeying Allah. So when you do that, you have to be Muslim all the time because you don't know when you're going to die. I want to be Muslim now and tomorrow and in the evening and in the morning and all the time, because if death comes, then that's the end. So the obedience of the mother, see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَحَرَّمْنَا عَلَيْهِ الْمَرَادِعَ. You know, Allah made Musa, the Pharaoh took, and the Pharaoh's wife said, you know, I don't have children, I'd like to have them. So the Pharaoh let her have them. What happened? They tried to nurse him, he would not eat. Musa's crying and crying. They bring women to feed him. And then وَقَالَتْ لِأُخْتِهِ قُصِّي. His sister, watch him. And then when she found this, she said, oh, I have, you know, another woman, she can come and try to feed him. So one of you would say, wouldn't Pharaoh knows that? How did this woman come to nurse him without the Pharaoh discovered that she's the mother? Now this question I'm going to leave it for you tomorrow, inshallah. I'm not going to answer it today. But think about it. How did the Pharaoh did not know that this is his mother? Tricky question, isn't it? So some of you might know the answer, but if you want to hear the answer, you have to come tomorrow, inshallah. I'll see you tomorrow. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us. Let's learn the lessons, and until tomorrow, inshallah. So we'll take a break, 10 minutes, or you want 15? Somebody said 5. Yesterday we said 10, and the sister took about 25. So let's now agree on time. 10 or 15? 15, right? 15 is good. 15 is